y'all, it's Crafty Hope here, and welcome to ICAD number 7. This is the first week of ICAD finishing up here. ICAD means Index Card a Day. It is the brainchild of Tammy Garcia of Daisy Yellow. I'll have the information and links to her below. But basically, you take an index card and you throw some mixed media stuff at it, or just draw on it, or whatever. Tammy does provide weekly themes and daily prompts if you want to use those. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Today, her theme is, her prompt is root. And then my friend Nina Fickett does mixed media ICAD prompts, and I like to play along with hers sometimes too. And hers today is balance. And y'all, today I'm not feeling the prompts. I woke up wanting to punch out I'm trying to work this ICAD year on using my scraps. I've got two big scrap boxes. I showed them there at the beginning. I want to try to clean those out. And this morning I woke up wanting to I wanted to do something different with them than just collage them down in torn little scraps. So I thought a paper punch would be fun, and I really wanted to paper punch them square. I don't know why, but I don't have a square paper punch, and I know I could sit down and cut squares, but yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I like the paper punch. So I grabbed this EK Tools, I think it's 1 1/4 circle paper punch, and I'm just working through my scraps. If it was big enough to punch a hole and thick enough is also, so like I couldn't punch tea bags or pattern paper or tissue paper or anything like that because it just tears in those paper punches. So the thinnest I got was some dictionary paper that's kind of thin. The rest of it's, um, you know, copy paper weight and heavier for the most part. So once I got a nice little pile of things punched out, I'm gonna just glue them down. Now I could have tried to do a pattern, and that would have maybe met the balance prompt from Nina. But y'all, that wasn't what I was feeling. It hit me later that maybe if I had done it in a certain pattern, I could have made it look like mermaid scales, and that could have been cool. And I might try that later. That might be something in the next 61 days of ICAD to try. Well, not next 61, but the next how many ever weeks of ICAD to try that. But no, I'm just gonna glue these down randomly. There's no color theme to this. There's no rhyme, no reason, no nothing. I just wanted to use these scraps and glue it down. So as you can see, there's all different kinds of paper. I've got that one there. I've got a couple of them that were just some stamps. Somebody sent me something, a happy mail, and it had a ton of beautiful stamps on it. And I kept that part of the envelope. So that's on there. I had some watercolor circles I had made that somehow ended up in that scrap box. Some of those got punched out. Scrapbooking paper, altered stuff. There's a yearbook picture in there. What else? Some ephemera, all kind, just fun stuff. And I'm, like I said, using just my Oohoo glue stick. This took a while. I've been setting a timer to try to make these as fast as possible. And I set the timer just for 10 minutes, just so I know, okay, 10 minutes has passed. But I'm not like making myself stop or anything. I'm just kind of like, okay, that's how much time you've used. Maybe start wrapping it up. And I think it took me 10 minutes to just punch out all of those papers. So I did speed through some of that for y'all. I'm not speeding through this because I want you to see that this was just as random as possible. And y'all, I used every single one of those circles. One of my goals also with using my scraps, is to not create more scraps. So I'm going to use every one of those circles just kind of however on there and not put them back in my scrap box. And I'm going to cut off the excess. I could have left this all fringy and fun and hanging, but I decided, nope, I'm just going to throw it away. So I'm going to take a big pair of scissors I've got and flip this over and cut down the excess. Yep. And like I said, I'm not going in, and y'all, it was hard. It was hard not to keep those little things that are stuck together there, those little half circles and all of that. Oh, I wanted to keep them and put them back in my scrap box, but no. See, there's a couple of them that are, I loved it. No, I can create that anytime I want. I'm not making more scraps. So once I've got all of that done, I'm going to grab I've got a little stub of a Stabilo all pencil in black sitting there, and I'm just going around the outside edges to frame this up a little bit to feel it more, make it feel more cohesive. And I used really minimal supplies to do this, and I kind of want to just remind you that your ICADs don't have to be complex. They don't have to be hard. They don't have to be super thought out or on prompt. They can just be playing. Like I said, I woke up with this idea and was like, I'm doing it. I'm going to punch some stuff out and glue it on my card. So to finish this off and everything, I grabbed this piece of a what is it? It's cardstock. I had stamped some sentiment stamps or word stamps onto it with some stays on ink, and for some reason this one that just said create exclamation point. I think it's not an exclamation point. I think maybe it's a paintbrush. I don't know. But to me it's like screaming create at you, and that was kind of the reminder. It doesn't have to be hard. Just create something. Just do something. And I say it didn't stand up well enough on its own, so since I've got so much purple on that card, I grabbed my Seedless Preserves Distress Oxide ink pad and went around the edges, and then I'm just using my fingers to kind of blend that out and get it everywhere. And then I'll glue it down with my Oohoo glue stick, and that is it for this card. Y'all, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Done. Y'all let me know if y'all have any questions about ICAD or anything else. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and come back tomorrow and see if I've got another ICAD for you. All right, y'all, I appreciate you coming by and watching. It really means the world to me. Thanks. Bye.